Okay. You know, there were some good things tonight. A lot of good things. Obviously, we went with the lineup we didn't expect. At 141, I'll just address the questions before you ask them to me. At 141, Anthony Ichivendi just did a slight ankle sprain on Wednesday, and we decided to not wrestle him kind of at the 11th hour, just because I didn't think he was ready to go. Probably being a little safe right now. Should be fine for next week. We had Zach Redding backed up, ready to go, and then he got ill overnight, woke up with stomach flu this morning, so Sam Raboski got a phone call at 7:30 right when he finished his weight lift this morning, so he was ready to go and went out and competed hard. At 184, Will Feldkamp, first minute of that match at Oklahoma State, he strained his elbow pretty good. Maybe next week, probably the following week. You know, I shoot you guys straight. So that's kind of why we had some different faces in there. I thought we did a good job at 25 and came back. Thought we did a great job at 133. Thought we did a good job at 49. I think we need to get on that guy a little bit earlier, but that was a good win. That's a tough kid, young kid, tough kid. 57, I thought we did a great job after busting our head open. 65, tremendous. 74, tremendous. 84, you know, a young kid that just wasn't, I'm sure the nerves got to him a little bit, but just didn't finish the way he wanted to. But there's a good guy in there. 197, you know, I think we are getting closer. We're trying to be more offensive, and so some things backfired. So I'm not that down on Julian Broderson right now at all. I think he's making some progress. We just got to get him some confidence. And then heavyweight, you know, heavyweight's heavyweight. So that's it. You guys done? See you.
You mentioned Casey and you wanting to hit him into a quicker pace sooner, but he was wrestling at a torrid pace in that second and third period. Is that the kind of pace that you want to see from him?
Yep, I think he's got to get that going earlier and just fire off more shots and threaten more guys. And he's getting there. You know, he's a guy that when he came to us was kind of he's kind of like a sniper. You know, he'd take a shot, a period, get it, and at this level you got to really get on guys. And so we're getting there.
That's one thing that stood out too. He got that low ankle, low single. You've mentioned in the past that guys need to develop go-to shots when a match is on the line. That seems to be his go-to shot. How important is that he has developed that?
Good observation. Yeah, you got to have one. I always say if you don't have a go-to shot, it's really hard to reach your goals and get to Saturday at the NCAA tournament. You have to be able to have that. Everybody knows in the gym you got it. The guy that you're shaking hands with knows you got it. You still go get it, and we got to have that.
Talk about Casey's maturity growth over time. I mean, he's come such a long way just watching him on the mat, watching him in interviews. Talk about that.
Well, he every now and then he kind of reverts. It looks like he wants to punch the other guy. So he had that look in his eye for about a second in this first period, and then all of a sudden it went away. So it's a work in progress. We're getting there, but he's controlling his emotions better, and he wrestles better when he controls his emotions better. But the dude's wired high. And so that's what makes him good, but that's what makes him vulnerable too.
And then you mentioned Julian. What is your advice to Julian to really just let it go out there?
Well, I think he put more attempts in than I've seen him for a long time. So it's just a matter of getting confidence now. And so moving up two weights, you can't muscle those guys around. You got to pick them apart a little bit more. He got by with muscling guys around because he was a really big, strong 174. So he's in different territory now, and so he's got to use his wrestling skill a lot more. And we're trying to catch up there, and I hope we got enough time to catch up.
David's got a few more matches in Hilton, but this was senior night for him. What's he meant to this program?
Well, he came to us when we were just starting and struggling, and I don't want to say struggling. We knew what we signed up for, and we needed to have a big name guy that could come in and make an impact, and David did that and more. You never know when you get a kid out of high school. He can be hyped up and be the number one ranked recruit in the nation. That doesn't mean he's going to make that transition as quickly as he did. I mean, he's going to, he's been in the finals. He's got second. He's got third. He's set up to be a four-time top 3 guy in the nation. There's not many of those walking the planet, and so it was a catalyst for us.
What's it like for you to be coaching him? And we still have plenty of March, but what's it like coaching his last few duels in Hilton?
Well, it'll be, his last one's going to be a doozy. That O'Toole guy from Missouri's not bad, so the last one will be a doozy, and I know he's looking forward to that. And that's the message, David, and I'd just be excited. I think he's starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, And, you know, I just say you gotta be grateful every time you get a chance. You only get 2 more times to step out here and really, you know, absorb it.
When Chittum, I think he caught a chit on top of his head.
Got teeth.
Teeth, there's
Yeah.
teeth, okay.
Teeth, yeah.
Yikes, that's even worse. What's it say about him that he's able to kind of push that out? I mean, he's coming back from a concussion, push that out, and then
Yeah.
go back and get a major decision.
That was a scary thing because we didn't know if that was concussion, so I was glad to see teeth and blood because that was a different injury. So he got a good one. He's got the staple gun, the glue gun's going right now in the back room, so we'll staple that up. He's got a big old Canadian head though. From what I hear, his dad tells me he's got a big old Canadian head, so he'll be fine.
And then talk about MJ Gaitan. He was fired up to get that first period pin.
Oh, MJ's dangerous, I'm telling you. That dude catches a head and arm, and you can find him from everywhere, left field, right field. And he gets him. You're not getting out because that guy fought as hard as anybody I've seen. All right, gang, thanks.
All right,
Thanks,
much.
Coach.